Yo, what's up, guys? Press start retro gaming here. We're gonna do a quick tutorial real quick, right? This is a game I brought in. We're gonna show you just kind of how I refurbish things as they come in, right? The label looks pretty good, but right here you can see sounds like there's something shaking around in there. So we're gonna see what that is and kind of go step by step on refurbishing it as well. All right, so first we look at the back here, right? Some of these carts have 5 screws, but this one has 3. What you do is you get one of these screwdrivers from Amazon. Comes with 2 tips, one that's larger, one that's smaller. The NES takes the smaller one. What you do is, stick it in there, right? Just gonna gently unscrew, right? You don't want to go too crazy with this. You can break it. So you want to, the initial turn there, make sure it's very gentle, so you're not going to damage the cartridge, right? Important to keep in mind, a lot of these carts are 40 years old, right? Very, very fragile. Something like this with the Super Mario Brothers 3, not something we want to break. So the tip of this is magnetic, so we'll go in here and we'll take all of our screws out. All right, step 1 done. All right, so you can see here, right, all 3 screws are removed. At the top here, you're going to see 2 little clips, right? That's what's holding it in. So what you're going to do is from the bottom, lift it up, and then just pull it out, right? And as we see, you can see right here, it fell out, right? This is what was jingling around inside. It actually looks like right here, a little piece of that chipped off. So one thing I look for in here too is we look at the board, right? Make sure it's legit and make sure it's clean, right? So when you're looking for, making sure it is legit, we look for the Nintendo logos and stuff like that. While I have this out, I actually clean it, and that's what we're going to show next. All right, so cleaning is actually incredibly simple, right? I get this 70% isopropyl alcohol. You'll see some people debate, it shouldn't be 70, it should be 90. Really doesn't matter. But I'm going to take a Q-tip and I dip it in there, right? And make sure it's nice and clean, or nice and on there, right? And just gently go over these connectors. Go all the way down. All right. And then I flip it over. I do the same thing on this side. So make sure you get in between each and every one of them. This is what's going to help that game connect. Shouldn't have any issues. This one doesn't. I still like doing it. And then I always go through with the dry side as well, just to sop up any of that extra. And again, do it to both sides. Bingo. Looks like brand new. Real quick, right after I cut off, right, I just want to show here this Q-tip, right? A little bit of dirt on there. But you can see, right, all stuff that we had cleaned off of that cartridge that'll help it read. All right, once your connectors are clean, right, we kind of just reverse engineer here. So we're going to put this back in here and then put this top back on. All right, once this top piece is back on, what we're going to do is we're going to take the screws here. Just going to put them back into the cartridge. And again, just like when we took it apart, right? You just want to hold it secure and screw it in. Don't over tighten it. If you over tighten it, you're going to crack the cartridge. As we see from there, right? The screws are all back in. I'm going to take this Q-tip, do the same thing. So all these little crevices, get all this dirt out of here, all this older stuff that nobody's going to want in the game. Right? We kind of get all up in here as well. And you can really see the Q-tip's quite dirty. All right, so from there we have a fully refurbished cart. We got this little piece out that was ringing around. I toss that. Now it's ready to go out the door. No DK oldie special here. We actually open it up and clean all of it. So when you get it, it's minty as possible and works.